All right, let's dive right into the current situation with Bitcoin, shall we? We're going to take a really thorough look at what has been happening and, more importantly, what we can anticipate in the coming hours, exploring various time frames, to get the full picture. My team and I, we actually traded this particular vector, as you can see. We were operating on a smaller time frame, and I had identified a vector that, extended from here all the way to there. We were specifically on this particular time frame that you can observe right here, and I had previously mentioned, quite emphatically, to be very careful and pay close attention when the price crosses the middle of the channel. If there's a confirmed vector, then it's generally a good sign, and that's precisely what I shared with everyone. I want to emphasize, this is exactly what I shared on my Telegram channel, and I'm thrilled to say that a lot of people, many of our members, made quite a bit of profit using this strategy. The chart, as you might observe, was relatively straightforward, at least for me, in terms of interpretation. It was quite easy to read. As you can clearly see, this is precisely what I stated here. Do you see it? That green candle? We can go back and look a little bit further, perhaps zoom out a bit. That prominent green candle right in the middle, and then we descend towards your channel. This, my friends, is what we refer to as a golden generation. Do you understand the concept? It's truly a golden opportunity. We see the price move up, the green candle pushing upwards to the middle of the channel, and once that's confirmed, it strongly indicates that it's going to continue to rise. And that's precisely what ended up unfolding right here. The green candle appeared, and I took my vote, so to speak. It created a block, and I'm going to explain exactly what happened. And after this initial explanation...
What exactly is the Crypto-Quebec indicator, you might be asking? Well, it's a truly sophisticated indicator, in essence. So it's great, it's cool, but we don't live in the past. You want to come here, you want to understand what's happening with Bitcoin live, as it unfolds. But it's precisely the same concept that applies. The indicator tells us the exact same thing. Higher, low, higher. So what we do is we take our tag, we apply our Fibonacci tool, and then we simply watch it work its magic. Now, let's descend and observe what's happening. We have a red vector candle that indicates a break, confirming the downside movement. So we return and attempt to re-enter the middle of the channel, but there's no vector, which means it's going to continue to descend. The critical question now is, are we going to have a vector here? If we don't see a vector, it could potentially reverse. However, if we get a red vector, it will continue to descend. But there's a guide. Obviously, if you're looking to make a super profitable trade, it's right here in the angle of the narration. And you can bring it to the other angle of narration, which would be around 99,000. So boom. And as you've seen, we only exit on vector candles. That's a key principle. So why did I exit here? It's quite simple, really. I'm going to show you. It all comes down to the volume indicator. This is precisely what I teach and demonstrate in my program, by the way. So we take the volume here, and I had clearly stated in the DEC group that once there's a significant increase in volume, that's when it's time to exit. Large volume, large vector, it rises and rises. You see, right here, my indicator gives me a personal signal. But look, there was more volume, a substantial increase in volume, and I promptly exited. Now I'm simply waiting for the next trade, patiently anticipating the next setup. Am I going to buy back at the top? The answer is a resounding no. I don't advocate for, nor do I personally buy at the very top. I prefer to buy pullbacks,